friends, welcome to the Plaid X2 channel. My name is John. On this channel we talk all things physical media, so movies, music, and books. If you're into that kind of thing, you are cordially invited. Just go ahead down below and hit subscribe if you would like more of this kind of content. Friends, thank you so much for joining me in this video. This video is a special one for a couple of reasons. One, I had challenged myself. I didn't make it super public, but I challenged myself to do 30 new videos in 30 days. So pump out 30 videos of original new content in 30 days, and this is day 30. The 30th video in 30 days, so I need a couple of Gatorades and a nap is what I need. So friends, I did it. I finished the challenge I had to myself, and soon, I'm not gonna say when, it won't be tomorrow, but soon I'm gonna have a video released on essentially what I did over those 30 days, what happened, how did it impact the channel. The reason I did it was out of curiosity of what it might do to the channel and all the analytics. So I'll give you what I did, what I learned, and what I'm gonna do next. How will it impact how this channel functions and works? So anyway, 30 videos, 30 days. This is video number 30, and then I'm gonna take a few days off from shooting and editing videos. So anyway, friends, thanks so much for joining me in this one though. This one is a special one. So for the last one, I was racking my brain, what do I do? And then I landed on one that it means a lot to me. So tomorrow is an anniversary, a special anniversary of the Fellowship of the Ring, of that book. It came out July 29th, 1954. So tomorrow will be the 67th anniversary of this book. Now the book, The Lord of the Rings, has been sold 150 million copies approximately. It has been translated to 38 different languages. It's one of the most well-read books in the world. And so what I thought I would do is do a video on my collection of all things Lord of the Rings. I love the Lord of the Rings films, the books, everything Lord of the Rings I love. And so I don't have a huge collection. I have a smaller collection of Lord of the Rings stuff, but I'd like to share it with you. So friends, here we go. In celebration of the Fellowship of the Ring, first being published, 1954, July the 29th. Here is my Lord of the Rings collection. All right, so first we're going to look at my Funko Pops. Now, I know some people here on YouTube have the full collection of Lord of the Rings, and that would be amazing. I don't. I held back. I would love to get more. Most of them are kind of expensive now because you don't find them as easily as you used to in Walmarts and Targets and Barnes & Noble. But I do have the four that I most wanted. The other one that maybe I'll pick up one day is Gandalf. I wouldn't mind Gandalf. But these are the four that I have, and these are the ones that I really, really wanted. Thankful I've got them. The first one is Pippin Took. And we've got him, he's got his pipe right here. You can see him, there it is, picture with his pipe. So picked up that one. I love the Hobbits so much, so I wanted all four Hobbits. Merry Brandybuck here with a nice cold beverage. Love the Hobbits so much. And then obviously the last two Hobbits that are favorites in the movie. I just love these two. The best friendship in a movie ever, I think. This is Samwise Gamgee. Go, Mr. Samwise Gamgee. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Frodo Baggins. So these guys are typically out of box in my office, displayed on a bookshelf. But for this video, decided to put them back in their boxes. So anyway, those are my four Funko Pops when it comes to my Lord of the Rings collection. Next, I'll show you the soundtracks I have for the Lord of the Rings. I have the Fellowship of the Ring on CD here, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. What's cool about all of these, I went to an estate sale. It was kind of a big warehouse sale, and all of these were there in mint condition, and I got them for $1 each. So really incredible find, and thankful I have these. The soundtrack to The Lord of the Rings is brilliant. It's amazing. It is so good. Next, what I'll show you is a Facebook Marketplace find. And I was so excited to pick this up. I did not have the audiobook of Lord of the Rings, and I really did want it. And I found this beautiful set on Facebook Marketplace. And the discs are all mint, and it is, I got it for $10. So the Lord of the Rings, the complete audiobook in this gorgeous wooden box. And so this comes off, and all of the discs are here. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I found this for $10 on Facebook marketplace. Really excited to have that in the collection. The only thing that I'm not going to show you here, because it's not kind of physical media, something I put out on display, is I do have a board game. I do have Monopoly, Lord of the Rings. I don't have it here with me right now, but this is the rest of my collection. The next thing I have I'll show you is a book that I found while I was visiting back home in Canada doing some thrifting with my mother-in-law, who's great at going on thrifting trips with. She's awesome. And so I found this book, and I found it for $1. It is the authorized biography of the creator of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and it is a biography on J.R.R. Tolkien. And it is gorgeous. The cover is got a couple little tears on it, but other than that, the book itself was in pristine condition. And so this came out in 1977. Really excited to have this in the collection on Tolkien. Next, I have the actual book. So I will include both Hobbit, Lord of the Rings stuff here. So this I picked up while living back in Canada, and it is a gorgeous edition of The Hobbit. It's one of these cloth-bound books, hardcover books. The artwork on this is absolutely gorgeous. I did pick up another version to read, and that's the one. I read that one and then sold it, and this is the one that I wanted to keep. So it has not been read, and it's just beautiful on the inside. Maps. Anyway, so this is prized possession of my Lord of the Rings collection because it's just so gorgeous. So anyway, this is The Hobbit. Next, and I've got a story on these. So I have all three of the books in Lord of the Rings trilogy as well. While living in Canada, I picked these up, and I've been looking at these editions for quite some time, and they were always pretty expensive. They're always $20 each, and I didn't want to drop $60, and didn't have the $60 to drop on them. So I was walking through the bookstore one day. It was a big bookstore. Chapters in Canada, it's like the Canadian version of a Barnes & Noble. And so I was walking through one day, and on a clearance table, I saw The Fellowship of the Ring, which is my favorite film. I saw this for $5, and I was like, no way. So I quickly scooped it up. There was only one copy of it left. I grabbed this one, and so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna just check and see if any of the other books are here, and they're marked down as well. And even if they're not, maybe I'll drop 40, so it comes up to 45 for the three. And I found Return of the King also for $5. And so I'm like, no way, this is insane. The first and third book I found for $5 each. Here are the spines on these. And it has I love the kind of the jagged edge pages on them. So these are just absolutely beautiful. I love these. So I found both of these for $5 each at this bookstore, and I started to look for the middle book, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I went to the counter to see if you can get it shipped in, and I'll pick it up on another day. And they told me it's not in any of their stores. They have the first, everybody's got the first and the third, but no one has the middle one. And so I don't know what happened, if like a shipment was lost or they didn't produce as many. I don't know what happened, but none of them, and this is a nationwide chain, they could not locate the middle one. So I was like, well, Amazon is everything. So it doesn't matter, I'll buy the first and the third, I'll go home, I'll buy the middle on Amazon. Couldn't find it. The cheapest I could find the middle book for was well over $100, which I'm obviously not going to pay. And so I was really bummed out now that I have the first and the third book in this trilogy, and I cannot afford to pay $100 and some for the middle one. So what I did was I started emailing every single little mom and pop used bookstore on the eastern part of Canada. And so I was living in New Brunswick, Canada, and I'm messaging Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and I got a message back from tons of the stores going, oh, we have this edition, this edition, this edition. And then a little bookstore in Prince Edward Island emailed me back and said, we've got a copy, and they sent me a picture. It's the one you're looking for, and they had it on sale for $14 in their used bookstore, and here it is. And so I picked it up to complete the trilogy, and so now I do have all three, the same design. In the Lord of the Rings, here we go. So I do have them, absolutely love this edition. I think they look absolutely beautiful. So that's my little story, long story, on how I located and found all three of the Lord of the Rings books. And now let's go on to the films. This one, So I had the theatrical releases of all three of the Lord of the Rings films, but I really wanted one day to pick up the extended editions, and then I eventually picked those up on just like those standard DVD cases. But I really wanted one day to get the box set that had all of the additional discs for special features. And then one day I was doing scouring around on Facebook Marketplace, and I found someone selling this big lot of movies, and in that lot was the extended edition box set. So here we go right here. I believe it's 15 discs. 15 discs, I believe. Maybe it's more than that. And so anyway, all three films here. And friends, I got this. Discs are totally mint condition. There's a little scuff here and one here, a little scuff there, but that's it. Friends, I got this for 60 cents on Facebook Marketplace. I got it in a lot that I had purchased. 60 cents is what I got this for. I was so stinking excited. So anyway, I am so thankful to have this in the collection. But then not long after that, I contacted my friend Pam at the Video Game Movie Dome, my favorite place to buy movies. And I told her, I said, hey, if you ever see the Hobbit films in the 4K or in an extended edition of the Hobbit, please let me know, because I'd love to see the Hobbit films in extended, because I heard they're better than the theatrical. And so she messaged me back pretty soon, and she said, I got them. And I said, well, now that I have those, I'm going to have to get the Lord of the Rings extended. And I wasn't planning on getting any of those because they can be a bit pricey. And it was maybe a day or two later, she goes, you're not going to believe this. I got the Lord of the Rings trilogy on 4K as well, if you want it. And both of these were factory sealed, and she gave me a great deal on those. This is the Hobbit Trilogy on 4K. And these are just gorgeous releases. So the Hobbit Trilogy on 4K. And last but not least, the Lord of the Rings trilogy on 4K. Friends, if you've never seen these films, you got to check out these films. If you've never seen the extended, you got to watch the extended. Friends, that is my Lord of the Rings collection. My Funko Pops, my soundtrack, the audiobook, biography, books, and films. That's my Lord of the Rings collection. So on this, the 67th anniversary of the release, the publication of the Fellowship of the Ring on July the 29th, 1954, in celebration of that, that is my Lord of the Rings collection. Friends, let me know in the comments below what you may have in a Lord of the Rings collection you've got. Films, Funko Pops, whatever it is that you have. And there is, again, a Monopoly game. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me right now. But anyway, please do let me know. Let me know if you're a fan of the films, what your favorite film is, favorite book is. And anyway, friends, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching along these last 30 days, 30 videos in 30 days, well done. If you saw all 30 of them, well done. And anyway, I'm going to take a slight break. By that, I mean like a few days to maybe a week, and then I'll start putting more videos out. And the first one I will put out is what I learned from 30 videos in 30 days. Friends, thanks so much for watching. Also, we're going to do a giveaway. We just crossed the 500 subscriber mark, which blew me away and is really humbling for a lot of reasons. One, that many people would want to subscribe. Two, that so many people who have become friends helped me get here. So anyway, we'll do a giveaway coming up soon on that. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well. Please do take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.